Hey, what's up? It's Miss Samnia, and welcome to my very first episode of the PARALIVES Decades Challenge. For those of you who don't know me, previously on this channel I played Sims 4 Historical Legacy Challenges, more specifically the Ultimate Decades Challenge. Sadly, when my game corrupted about a year ago, after a big update, I lost the ability to play those save files the way that I used to, and then I kind of just fell out of love with making videos at all. However, with the hugely successful launch of PARALIVES, I was inspired to give historical gameplay another try, which is why I'm starting a new challenge inspired by the Sims 4 Decades Challenge. For those of you who have been here already, welcome back. I hope you're willing to give this new series a try if you're already a fan of PARALIVES, or if you've already been watching PARALIVES content from afar without playing the game yet. Like I said, I adapted this challenge from the standard Sims Decade Challenge, which starts in 1890 and spans until modern day. And I took the Sims 4 rules and changed them to the best of my ability to work with the parameters of PARALIVES. I linked my adapted rules in the description, so you can check it out if you want to play. But keep in mind that this document is going to be constantly updated as the game is updated and new features are added, and also updated as I just learn more things about the game through gameplay experience. On the screen right now, you'll see me creating my founding sim for this challenge. If you aren't already familiar with PARALIVES, the Paramaker is really detailed, so this was a bit of a lengthy process and I didn't want to make you sit through it all. However, if you are interested in watching any of the uncut content from this video, I streamed the entire episode live on my YouTube channel, so you're welcome to go watch the full VOD if you want to. Okay, so this is my starter para for the 1890s, for the Decades Challenge. His name is Romeo Lakes. So this is his everyday outfit. This is his formal outfit. This is his workout. And this is his sleeping. Love the nightcap. Here's his personality. So he's very creative. He's a musician. He's smart. And he's lacking a little bit in physique and charisma, but that's fine because in this game you can level up your personality and get more points. From what I've played, I know you can level up these. I don't know if you can level up these. I'm going to play with the assumption that you can. He's very creative, he's smart, he's got a serious vibe, he's good at being alone, kind of a loner type. He only likes to hang out with people that he cares about. So his backstory is that he is from the West, hence the cowboy hat. He grew up in the West, in an old podunk western town, and he got his start playing piano in the saloons, but he decided he was not vibing with western United States, so he's moving east to Melino. Seems like it has a more temperate climate, so that's what he's looking for. It's going to take all the money that he has. He's moving to Melino, and here's where we're going. We're going to start. When you read the newspaper, says that the train is down, like the train is broken down, and somebody was speculating that when the train is finally fixed, you can travel to like another town or whatever. So the question is, where do I want to live? We've got this beach lot, which I really liked this lot because it's got a little walkway to the beach. This one's high on my list just for that. I could move into a house, but I kind of want to build a house because I have not experimented with the building at all yet. There's this lot, which is really good prime location because it's next to the museum and the community center, but it's long and big, and I don't think that I want to spend that much money on that. There's this tiny lot, terrible location, great price, terrible location. I don't want a big lot to start because I want to save money and I don't know how to build yet, so this one's fine. Well, I never noticed this one before. Ooh, I wonder why it's so cheap. Let's be honest, I could just sell all that stuff and earn some money. It'd be kind of like getting it for free. I bet if I sell all this stuff, I will earn back the money I spent on the lot. So that's also a very good option. Oh, there's this one if I wanted to build a townhouse, which is a good location. There's not a lot of room for backyard stuff, but I like the location a lot. This would be a great time for a townhouse in history. feel like there is a wrong choice here. I'm gonna go with this one, and the reason is because I don't know if there'll be enough room in the other lot to build an outhouse. Yay! Oh my god, we're starting! Now what is this? Welcome to PARALIVES. This life is yours to explore and build. Have fun. Aww. Sent me something. What is this? Looks like a duck. Well, I got $100. Thanks. Item added to inventory. Poppy? Poppy's in my inventory? You doing in there, Poppy? It's a duck of some sort, it would seem. Place. Oh, it's a candle! Oh, I'm not selling that. That's cool. Keeping that in memory of the launch of PARALIVES. And then the newspaper, day 1, says, Mayor Gloomberg welcomes the Lakes household and shares a list of activities to do around town. Accept list. The Astronomy Club will observe a rare space phenomena. Join them tonight at the Mountaintop Park. Astronomy is allowed in 1890. Actually, I looked it up. Astronomy was huge in the 1800s. Those Victorians love looking at them damn stars. Mayor Gloomberg says, please stop with the graffiti. It's not very nice. Once again, I put a time lapse on this part of the video of me building my Para's 1890 house because it was quite an extensive process. In fact, of the 5 hours that I played for this episode, this build took me about half of that time, even though it's a really small house. Some of that was due to the fact that this was my absolute first time building anything in this game, so I was just getting used to the tools and the settings. But also, I was realizing how extensive the build and buy mode of this game actually is. Honestly, if you're someone who likes building and decorating, you could seriously get lost in this. I'm not usually a builder or decorator, I'm usually someone who enjoys gameplay the most, but even I felt like I was spending a lot of time immersed in just the customization and the resizing and the clutter. But as I'm building, I also wanted to talk to you about some of the basics of this challenge, especially if you aren't familiar with the Decades Challenge. So I'm not going to go over the setup for this challenge. If you want to know more about how to set it up, how to create your first para, you can look at the document that I linked. But I am going to talk about the rules for 1890 before we get started playing. So here are the basic rules for the first decade of the challenge, the 1890s. Of course, you cannot use your cell phone. However, in PARALIVES right now, the only way to get a job is to do it on your cell phone or your computer. So you can use your cell phone to get a job, but after that you're not allowed to use it, obviously. This includes calling paras to invite them over or to talk. The way PARALIVES is you can actually find anyone on the map if you actually look for them. So there's no excuse to use the cell phone to invite people over. You have to go find them or go to their house. All of the townies in this game have a house that you can actually go to. All public lots are available to visit except the fast food restaurant and the gym to start. All births must occur at home rather than in the hospital. And if you become sick, you cannot visit the health clinic or the hospital, and you have to attempt to cure yourself by eating chicken noodle soup, which is apparently something in this game that I haven't discovered yet. You are not allowed to hire the repair service, childcare service, or pizza delivery service. However, if you really want to and you have the money, you can hire a cleaning service. You are allowed to participate in any community event except for yoga class and outdoor cinema. And paras cannot use the bus station to travel yet. As for the legacy side of things, only male heirs are allowed right now. If you have a daughter, she must choose the good at taking care of others social perk, and she must live in the family household until she finds a husband. Paras cannot select get intimate when interacting romantically. They can only try for a baby, because contraception is not really a mainstream thing yet. Married paras cannot divorce unless one of them has committed adultery. Adoption is not allowed, and mothers can only breastfeed their babies. No bottle feeding yet. There are only some careers, of course, that are going to be viable in this time period, so if you want to see the list of those careers, you can look at the document. But those careers are only for men. Right now, women are expected to manage the household and the family, and they cannot enter the workforce. If they become widowed or divorced, they can make money by selling crafts or foraging and selling items or donating to the museum. As for housing, there is no electricity, so you have to use candles and lanterns to light your house. No indoor toilets, you have to build an outhouse for the first decade. And as for hygiene, you can only have bathtubs, no showers. For furniture, you can have wooden furniture only. Your floors and your walls should be wooden, but you can have rugs if you want. No holiday decorations, no fitness equipment, no laundry machines, no recycling bins, and basically for everything else, you're gonna have to use your best judgment. So the vibe I was going for this house was like a Western 2-room shack that you might see like out on the prairie. Like I said, my story for this parrot is that he lived in the West and then migrated east, but he's still got that Western influence to him. So the story is that he built this house by hand. This is our house. Let's do a tour. It's kind of hard to see where the walls are with the walls down, but here's our front porch. He's testing out the rocking chair. He's far too big for it. He's reading the newspaper and he's got some dice out here. And this is his leftover lumber because the idea is that he built this house. He moved here from the West, built this house by hand. Here you come inside. He hangs his hat and his coat. He's got a little fireplace with a triangle. He's got his little coffee, tea, his little kitchen area with his little pantry stuff up there. This is his bedroom. He's got a suitcase because he just moved here. Some books by the bed. He's been reading the Bible, you know. There's a picture of his family back home. Bookshelf and a mirror. And if you go out back, you've got his bathtub and sink. Beloved piano, which I kind of didn't decorate this area because I kind of forgot about it. So, and then his outhouse because you need an outhouse. All right, I think we're ready to start playing. But I forgot. I wanted to add the duck candle that we got from the devs. All right, so first thing we got to do is find a job. And again, this is the only time I'm allowed to use my cell phone. Okay, you can be done sitting now. All right, so what we got in music? Music therapist did not exist yet. Technically, they did exist before this, but hospitals weren't like really that popular, so I'm not gonna get him that job. So that means he's gonna have to get a different job until he can get a music job. Maybe he just goes to work at the general store for right now. So we're gonna do a general store clerk, 12 to 5, 4 days a week. Yeah, that's good. We got a job. We work at the general store. The last thing on this list is to cook a meal. And here I have, pick a reaction to being happy. Ooh, be alone for 1 hour. Level up triangle skill by 2 levels. Make 200 paradigms. Become friends with Roberto or flirt with Roberto. Be alone for 1 hour because that's easy. So let's do eggs and toast because it's the only thing that makes sense here. Oh yeah, his welcome mat says howdy. He's so tall. He's taller than his fridge. He's 6'7". So happy. I'm so happy we're playing the Decades Challenge. Oh yeah, we got the freaking one already. Romeo learned a new recipe. Barbecue hamburger. Okay. Human toddler eating food with hands in high chair. No. Why does it say human? That implies there's going to be different life stages that aren't human. Human eating with plate with fork. Sit at table. Why can't I take a picture of him with his toast? Okay, what did we get from doing that? Claim rewards. Personality level up. So we have music makes you feel better or happy tunes. Music makes you feel better. Playing music for 2 hours unlocks a reaction to move all sad emotional reasons that are less than 2. Happy tunes. Playing music for 2 hours unlocks a reaction that gives a +2 happy to every household member. I think happy tunes is going to help us in the future when we have other people that are living with us and they're in a bad mood. We can just play some tunes. Reaction to being inspired. No, we cannot do that. Sorry, we cannot program for 2 hours. Our other goal, let's pin this, discover the town. Collect 5 gems, mushrooms, or artifacts. Make a donation to 2 places, buy something at a shop, and become acquaintances with 3 paras. Let's go to a shop first. What shops can we go to? Antiques, perfect. What, cutting through the backyard? All right, cutting through the back alley? Sure. I also need to buy something at a shop. Turn that off, doesn't exist yet. I like the suitcases. A lot of this stuff I already have in my house. Or the stepping stool. He doesn't need a stepping stool because he's really tall. I'm gonna buy this stool. I'm gonna try practicing the triangle. I heard it's bugged, but let's see if it really is. Okay, we bought something at a shop. We want to become acquaintances with 3 paras. Let's talk to Jada. What are you standing directly in my conversation for? Yes. Introduce yourself as new in town. Alright, let's see if there's any... Oh, here's Roberto! I already know him, so that's not going to give me any progress, but I want to talk to him because he's cool. Maybe we can be friends with him. You can use the wishing well? I want to do that. I gotta talk about my new piano. I threw a wish in the well. Don't ask me. I'll never tell. That would have been a great screenshot. The bloop. Oh, she's got a cowboy hat on. Introduce yourself as new in town. Alright, we've become acquaintances with 3 paras. Alright, I need to collect things. So I'm gonna collect yellow rusula. We'll get some more mushrooms. Having a good luck with mushrooms and nothing else. Oh, what's this? Buried chest! I'm tired of this, Grandpa!
Too damn bad! You keep digging!
I found a key. Oh, it is actually pretty steampunky. I need to find one more collectible. And there's one right here. Now I can do my donation. I don't have any of the things that I can donate. Oyster, porcini, king trumpet. Is this one? Porcini, that's one. Okay, come and get it. Donate. Cool. That counted, right? Yes. Okay, now how do I donate to the museum? This is the museum, I know that. Oh wait, this box. Make a donation. It would make a lot of sense for me to donate this key I just found. I don't really want to, but I don't think they're going to be accepting random mushrooms. Alright. 10 XP. Alright, our needs are getting a little bit low, so he's already going home, so. The end of day 1. Visual bug. It's frightening. That's frightening. What's going on with your eyes, buddy? We get our first storyteller card. Your workplace gives away new computers. No, it doesn't. Receive a surprise tax refund. We're not hurting for money, so I'm not going to pick that one either. So this one is the Life Goals Pack. Town contributor. Donate 25 items to the museum. Complete 3 community center bundles. Purchase 15 items from a shop. That's not that hard. I just feel like it would be kind of boring. Breadwinner. Reach job rank 5. Earned a daily salary of 500. Future performer. Guitar skill to level 5. Easy. Play guitar for 8 hours in total. Learn about music on the computer for 4 hours. That would be perfect for him, but I can't use the computer. So I'm going to do the breadwinner one. Ooh, the newspaper's out. Day 2. Train broke down. It could never happen, they said. Ephemeral art piece left overnight by an honest artist. Check out while you still can. Premium gym offers free yoga class. Yeah, you can't do that. Can't do that. Why is he uncomfortable? Oh, he's hungry. Well, you're going to be having eggs and toast for a lot of meals, my friend. I'm sorry. So that, take a nice bath. You have to make a good impression on your first day of work. We have an hour until work, so let's actually do practice piano a little. Now, in my head, he's already really good at piano, but in the game, he's not, so let's suspend disbelief. Oh, you sound so good, Romeo. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Yes, we're gonna level up our personality again soon. Alright, blah blah blah. Yeah, you're so good at piano, bro. Got work in 2 minutes. Stop playing. Time to go. Gotta go work at the general store. I don't know why he takes the alley to get everywhere, but... Okay, so he's at work until 5, I think. What is the... Stalk him outside his job. Alright, Romeo earned $300 at work and he got an upgrade point to spend. Alright, what's my upgrade choices? Music knowledge improves while at work? Or I can make more money. Money's not a problem right now. I'm doing the music one. I need him to... Where are you going? Why are you running? I need you to check the job listings to see if there's another music job. No. Something I do want to do right now is get him a guitar. Because he has a triangle and a piano, but not a guitar. That's good. Let's practice the piano, though. Because you want to level up music knowledge and also piano skill. I know I should probably be submitting more bug reports. I'm kind of like okay with it. The bugs aren't really... I'm so used to The Sims 4 giving me constant bugs that I have to work around that the few bugs that I've gotten so far are not bothering me. Like, people are like, oh, it's a buggy mess. It's buggy. But it's not a mess, really. The bugs are relatively minor considering it came out 4 days ago. Okay, what the frick's going on now? Y'all saw him playing the piano before, right? Like, I spoke too soon when I was like, there's no bugs in this game. This might actually be a bug report time, because he definitely was playing the piano before. In the same spot. What is different than what was before? What if I move it here? I hate that location, by the way, but I just want to see if it works. Okay, suddenly he can play the piano again, whatever. Well, I'm gonna use the rest of your energy for today to do that. Yay! Personality level up, another one? Hyper focus. When you're in the zone, gain +3 learning speed and +2 happy. Logical mind, new together card. Discuss a complex logical problem, gives a random effect among the following. Oh, it's like a chance. It's like a roll of dice. So the choice is, I get a buff that will always give me +3 learning speed and +2 happy when I'm in the zone. Or I get a chance to roll for one of those things in a conversation card. I think I'm gonna go with hyper focus because at least when I proc that, it's always going to be positive. It's always going to work, right? I don't have to roll for it. Oh, see, he's got it. He's got it in the zone. So that means he's got +2 happy, and his learning speed's also increased, right? How do I tell what his learning speed is? Whatever. You're getting a little sleepy, so go sleep. We're making progress. 2 days down in 1890. Oh, we got another story card. All right. You have many plans for tomorrow. Get 4 random wants. Cards that impact my career, or cards that grant temporary buffs for 24 hours. I'm not going to pick the career one because he's not in his, like, true dream career yet. Maybe I just go with buffs. Feel the call of romance. Romeo gets +3 flirty, +25 flirt success chance for 24 hours. I think I'm gonna go with romance. We gotta find somebody to flirt with today. Oh, new newspaper. Museum is looking to expand their collections. Yes, yes. Donate to the museum. No, we cannot take the bus. We can go to the astronomy club if we want to tonight. Maybe that's a good place to flirt with people. Another eggs and toast. Another one.
Another one.
You're gonna get real tired of eggs and toast, buddy. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to check the jobs that are available again today. And I got music skill from that. First thing you need to do when you get out of work is check if there are any music jobs available. And then we need to go use up our flirty buff before it runs out. Okay, we do have pianist here. But I don't have enough points. I've got 11 out of 15 points. Let's flirt with this chick. Shania. I gotta take advantage of the daylight hours. I'm gonna try to flirt with her and use my buff. Introduce yourself. Say you would rather be alone.
I do that.
Introduce yourself as new in town. Let's do that. Express feeling lonely. I understand the strategy, but it's really not a lot of riz to say that you're lonely. Let's talk about work. That's fine. You maybe slip in that you're a musician. What is this? Low hygiene aura. Your hygiene is so low that you're giving off an unpleasant stink. Oh, that does not bode well for our flirting. Holy. She's so tall with them boots on. I should be going for her. She's as tall as I am, and I'm 6'7" in this game. Keep my eye on you, Tyree. Share detailed future love life plans. 29% chance of hitting it. And if we don't, we're gonna look stupid, and we also stink. We're gonna get there. We're gonna flirt. She's pretty tall too. I mean, she's standing higher on a hill, but still. Talk about favorite love song. Does like music. Maybe he just says his favorite song, and it happens to be a love song. Oh, that was so close to not hitting it. Oh, we hit it. Yes. It's worth it. Okay. That means it's going to increase next time, right? The percent should increase. Ooh, there's something here. Romantic interest +1. Ooh, first kiss. I've never done this yet. Well, let me just ask if she's single. I'm not into adultery. Is in 2 romantic relationships. That's it. I'm out of here. I only wanted one thing with you, unfortunately. And that was to make a baby. Is anybody in this town single? He's really not that tired. I could stay up and meet other people. Oh, we could go to the astronomy club meeting. Okay, well, this doesn't really fit the aesthetic of 1890, but technically we can use telescopes. So, everybody's leaving. Great. Someone left their Among Us playing. Oh, someone's playing Among Us. Why is it just playing itself? Well, I'm sorry that the only girl that you've tried flirting with was married, but maybe you'll have better luck tomorrow. Okay. Oh, are we gonna use that for anything? No. But I didn't want you to come over here and get nothing out of it. Ooh, story card. Well, we kind of squandered our flirting buff. Actually, we didn't. It was actually a pretty good success, but unfortunately, she's married. Cards that impact your career or cards that grant you a buff. Let's try a buff again. Okay. This is the last day of 1890. So let's make it count. Another day, another plate of eggs and toast. He's still wearing his nightcap to work. Oh no! He's got his nightcap on. Your boss is gonna know that you weren't ready for work this morning. This is a little nefarious. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. So they're either sisters. Shania and Jada are either sisters or mother and daughter. So I can't get with Shania, but I could get with Jada. Actually, I can check the last name. Yeah, Kamara. Okay, let's ask about her job. She's also a store clerk. Where do you work? You don't work with me, do you? No, you don't. Surely not.
Don't call me Shirley.
I'm gonna ask if she's single, flirty, because there's no repercussions to this one. She's single. All right. We're in. Ask if they would like someone in their life. 0% chance of success. I think not, but let's be friends. Share a long list of criteria for ideal partner. So flirty. It's because he's serious, I think. He has that one. Talk about favorite love song. That worked for us last time. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just talking about my favorite music. You didn't have to take it like that. Stop walking through me. This is so disrespectful. Nice ears. Talk about a romantic song. Nope. Nope. Ask about family. Ooh, we can know how are you related to Shania? She has 6 family members. Will it tell me who they are? Yes. Oh, Amelia's her mom. Oh, we're chilling. Oh, Shania's her sister. Marvin's married to Amelia. And they have Dana, Tina, Shania, and Jada. Okay, we're getting higher on the flirt chance. A 33% chance of success is not bad. Talk about piano. We've got to bide our time. Oh, she didn't like the piano talk. She thought that was boring. I think you're boring, Jada. It's going down now. Oh, because she's bored. She thought she was bored. Share. Okay. That was a miracle. Whoa. Oh, I got something from that. Okay, I'm gonna try to flirt this time, if I have a good flirt prompt. Share complete romantic history. That's kind of cringe. I'm not doing that. Ask about her vibe. What's your vibe, girl? What's your vibe? Oh, I should have flirted when I had the chance. It's fine. We actually made a lot of progress friendship. All right, well, let's go home. We need to go learn some new recipes. Oh, I learned a ham sandwich. Perfect. Now we have 2 recipes we can use. Oh. I just realized this blanket has been hovering here the entire time and I didn't notice it. I was going to try to drape it over a chair. Well, I guess I still can. How did I not notice that the entire time? Sure. I'll take my card. No free computers. Let's try this, the moon pack. What's in the moon pack? Surprise tax refund. Boring. If I was poor, I would take it, but I have money. Same thing. Okay, so it's gotta be this one, right? Romeo gains 4 random ones. All right, so that was 4 days. That was 4 days in the game, which means that was our first year, if we're playing on long lifespan, which we are, of the Decades Challenge done. So I'm actually gonna end this. I've been streaming for 5 hours. Yes, that is the end of 1890. At 1891, we're gonna see if we can level up some piano, get to know Jada more. Bye!